Hello golfers, welcome back to JD Golf TV, your home for pursuing golf excellence. I'm John Dunigan, and today's golf lesson is going to be on it's all about the face. The face, once you can hit it solid, is where you want to go to start hitting your golf shots accurately. And we're all about ball striking, right? We want to hit more greens in regulation. Got to hit it solid and predict the flight. Solid, we've got that. Flight, well, the face is very, very, very much the most important thing. Path is part of it. Face is 4 times bigger. Deal? So let's get after it. There are 3.5 chances to alter the club face. And before we get into this, I just want you to see this stupid little exercise. I'm going to put my little face angle tool on my golf club. Look at that. Look how hard I'm working to alter this club face. Folks, do you see this? Look at this. I'm killing myself. Yes, in fact, the club face, while it will hurt your feelings very much in golf, it's actually the easiest thing to alter. Yes, it is the hardest thing to master and requires pretty much daily calibration. There are some days when my club face, right out of the gates, my club face is behaving because I've learned some feel. But the fact is, feel is a little bit elusive, and you have to find it by calibrating each day, usually. Now, what we do today is going to help you calibrate your club face. So pay careful attention. This is a big deal. You can hit it solid now. Now, if you can predict that flight, you're going to be a vastly better golfer. Here we go. Opportunity number 1 to alter the club face is address. And I love address for working on the club face because the club's not moving very fast. It's a little easier to control what it does. Doesn't that make sense? So at address, this is not going to be the detailed grip talk, okay? But I want you to know this. Number 1, at address, if either hand is turned more to your right, so I see more logo on my glove, that tends to want the club to turn left. And the same thing goes for the right hand. If it's turned this way, that tends to want the club to turn left. So it's actually opposites. Turn either hand or both to the right, club turns more left almost always. Turn either hand to the left, the club face wants to open. Or both hands really open. Open is to the right, close is to the left. Fair enough? So how you hold is a big deal. I'm going to show you one quick precursor to our in-depth grip lesson. When I hold this, so many golfers are absolutely killing themselves because they're holding the golf club. You can see that the heel pad's on top now. So many golfers have the exact opposite. They've got the thumb pad on top. Guess what? We're dead. The fingers are angled 45 degrees to the grip. No bueno. Now we have the heel pad on top, and those last 3 fingers are perpendicular. You're going to see that over and over and over and over and over again on tour. I think you should do the same. One other thing, a lot of the manufacturers have these lovely little logos. Your thumb does not go straight down the logo, except in very, very rare cases. Some of them even have little diamonds right here for your thumb. Don't use them. No good. I would say as a good jumping off point, your thumb should go just to the right of Golf Pride. If this was straight, 12 o'clock, this one would be over here at 1 o'clock. Okay, that's a good jumping off point. Play with it. Well, after you hold on to the thing, you start your backswing. A lot of people roll the face open. They start to point that stick up to the sky. They rotate the Golf Pride. They twist it this way. They rotate the glove logo up to the sky. Yes, you could even say they begin to extend or bend this wrist this way. It's called extend. Let's call it extend. Though I very seldom will mention body parts during golf instruction, and I don't want to think about them if I can. I'd rather say, hey, twist the grip more closed. Look at that. Good things happen. Twist it more open. Rather than say, do something with your wrist. That's basically how your brain wants to behave. It wants to know what to do, not how to do it. It wants to pay attention to the tool, not the body parts. That's very important. Really, really crucially important for both learning and for playing under pressure. Okay. Open, closed. Hey, that looks like Brooks Koepka. Very closed. That looks more like Justin Thomas. Much more open. What's right? Whatever the ball says. But let me tell you something. If you've been slicing off to the right with a wide open club face and you keep getting this thing to toe up, folks, come on now. You can't be doing something that causes a slice and continue wanting to do it, right? If you're a slicer, don't copy JT. Now, after I get to parallel to the ground, sometimes we start to lose it here as we try to get the club back all the way, yes, by setting the wrists. And now, look at that, I can wave to the crowd. That's no good. I've pointed the stick over my head. This is as open as it gets. Now, I'm going to take this off for a second. Folks, if you see at the top of your backswing this club head on this side of your club shaft, you are in for a world of hurt. You want to see it on the other side a little bit, or even a little bit more, though I don't think you want to get back going this way unless you've got some phenomenal ability to rotate like Dustin Johnson. Now, that's the top, okay? Where is square? Well, you have to kind of iron it out by giving it more twist of the grip or less twist of the grip. You have to iron these things out. It's like a wrinkle in your golf shirt. We need to iron it. Now, the B part of the top of the backswing is the transition from the top right to the very first move down. Almost all of the players in the world on tour, when they start the downswing, they start to square the face up some more. They put a twist on, they're twisting that grip. This is my favorite thing to say. Twist that baby to square it up early, then they can ride it through impact. Now, the folks that go up here and they try so hard to lag the club that they do this number and they start to bend this wrist, extend it again the wrong way. The club face goes wide open. Oh, God. Well, guess what? Now you've got to stop everything and slam the face shut in an instant to try to make up for that wide open face. I got to tell you what, your brain is not dumb. You are going to try to solve the problem on the downswing that you set up on the backswing. So be careful with these backswings. Be careful with the transition. In fact, I understand the world thinks that impact is the moment of truth. I disagree. Impact is largely out of your control. The thing's moving too fast. It's the transition. That's the moment of truth. Now, so we have address, backswing, transition. Lastly, we have through impact. But this is not the world's best thing. Unless you're doing something crazy like pulling your arms in, that opens the face, or maybe squeezing on for dear life, trying to control something that's out of your control. Did you hear what I just said? Just let it go. Let the club fly. When we swing through the golf ball, this club should want to turn over. Now, some of you, we already discussed it. If you've got the face wide open, you're going to be releasing it back here. This release is not the problem. That's a solution. Oh my God, what did he just say to me? Yes, you don't do that for no good reason. You do that because you don't have any other way of getting the golf ball to go somewhat forward. So this release like this, right? Isn't that beautiful? When it happens, it should happen over here more. That's all, but it shouldn't not happen. You shouldn't be trying to fight that off whatsoever. In fact, there's 4 great players, couples, John Daly, Vijay Singh, Phil Mickelson. Their trailing hand, the lower hand on the grip, actually comes off the club somewhat at impact. They figured out that the only way to make this thing go as fast as they can make it go is to actually let go of it. And if they were holding on for dear life, they'd actually be slowing it down. Isn't that something? Okay, what do we do with our 3.5 chance to alter the face? We fool around, just like we did with contact. Okay, now I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to twist that thing shut, I'm going to hit this thing so far left, watch it, that's shut. Oh, baby. That's not so good. I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to hit it way to the right. Don't change address. This is a skill thing we're trying to learn, not a compensate with anything. Deal? All right, let's get it open. Oh, that's open. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, that club feels so different, right? And then I want you to just fool around with it until you get the golf ball to be playable. Now, trying to hit the golf ball dead straight is very difficult. But if you can get the golf ball going pretty damn forward. Now, see the nice little side lines on the TrackMan? Those are bandwidth lines. I asked for them. They gave them to me. It's great. Try to shrink how far these balls go. Better yet, maybe try to get it to just curve one way or go straight. Now, you're not going to get it to where you hit every golf ball with the exact same curve. Sorry, not coming. But if you can get them narrowed down by owning that club face, boy, are you going to be good at golf. You're going to love it. All right, you got some homework. I want you to fool around. I want you to don't try to hit it good. Try to hit it different in order to learn how to hit it really, really good. Fair enough? All right, get to it. If you don't mind, please smash that like button. Also, subscribe, notifications, use the comments. I'm here to help. Give me ideas. I'm here for you. Thanks very much.